I also want to put in that guys are receiving some bad karma for the way they've been treating girls recently. A lot of you guys is hairlines. What's going on with that?
Question, tell me how you feel about this. Try to control me, boy, you get dismissed. Pay my own condo and I pay my own bills.
Hey guys, it's Iffy, and I know most of you are new to my channel because I don't ever post, and I've been taking a long time to go ahead and post another video, but we back and we better than ever. I'm rocking the bun, rocking my natural hair. I never rock my natural hair. Off topic, I want to be talking about men. We're gonna talk about men. This is gonna be a good conversation, so go ahead and sit your ass down. Let's talk. So just to get into the topic about men and why you know women saying men ain't shit, men are dogs, and all that. I think it's just because the way you guys' minds process is something else. It's different. I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't know if that's genuinely the way that you think. I don't know. So that's why I kind of want to get answers from this video. I'm just talking, you know, from my experience, from other people's experience. I've, experienced, a lot of good things about men, but I've experienced more bad things about, men and the way they treat women. So this is really just specifically for men. If you have an input, go ahead and comment, or you can hit me up on my Snapchat. So the first topic that I want to talk about is communication. Oh my god. And this is not just about guys. I'm gonna say some things about women too, but of course it's mostly about men because that's who we're talking about. Communication. A lot of guys suck at communication. I'm not just talking about texting. I'm talking about the whole 9 yards. You guys just don't know how to communicate anymore, and it's actually really sad. You can think that a guy's really feeling you and really wants to get to know you and blah blah blah, so you guys can be talking for a good minute, and then all of a sudden they fall off with the communication. Why is that? Why? You're gonna be the one that's hitting him up, and you're gonna be like, what's going on, what's good? And it's not like they got into a new relationship, they whatever. Of course maybe they're doing their own thing, but still, why does that happen to where y'all are really cool and y'all are really close for a period of time, and then communication lacks? And that's a steady pattern that I've noticed with a lot of guys. I really want answers to that question, and maybe it's that they found something out. I don't know what they could find out that really could lessen the communication that's that important to where the communication just stops. Or, I mean, I guess you're not feeling the girl as much, but why don't you just say that? Why don't you just open your mouth and say, hey, like, I'm not feeling this, I'm, doing this, I'm doing that. Honesty, communication is such a big thing, and that's something that you guys lack. And as far as texting and stuff like that, and I know, it gets annoying. For me, texting gets annoying. But a simple how is your day? How are you doing? I'm thinking about you. I miss you. Blah, blah, blah. That really does something to girls, and that really makes us think, okay, they're at least thinking about us. We're at least on their minds, so I don't really have to worry. And that's why girls say they don't really talk about meeting guys. They don't talk about this guy that I met. I personally don't want to talk about who I met, who I've been chilling with, who I've been contacting, who I've been talking to, because I feel like something about to go down to where we're not going to be talking anymore. Because I know for a fact that guys are not good with communication. They don't keep steady with communication. They're not consistent with communication, and that's why I just don't want to say who I've been seeing. It's pointless to me. It's honestly pointless. At least call the person you're fucking with for 5 minutes just to hear their voice, just to actually have a conversation with them and hear their voice and have some emotion connected to what you're saying, because that makes a difference in where you're going to. If you're going to be serious or not. Calling each other, FaceTiming each other is very important. Seeing each other, it's not just texting, it's not just doing this. this is nothing. This is not going to go anywhere if you're just texting and whatever. You're going to fall off. Are eventually going to fall off. I personally experienced that, and I just want to know, you know, why that is. I know a lot of girls have experienced that, to where it's like, oh, I'm really fucking with this guy, like he's really cool, he's really nice, he's so sweet, he's taking me out here, and then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, or maybe a month or two later, you know, you ask them, what, hi, how are you, and blah blah blah. Oh, we don't talk no more. Why? I don't know, you know. I don't know. You know, and it's like, what? Y'all are really, really cool. Y'all are really going somewhere, and then all of a sudden, you guys are not. And it's nothing to where he did this, he did that. The communication just wasn't there anymore. And guys, if you really want somebody, if you really, really see something, you know, going with somebody, then keep that communication up. Like, keep it up, and don't just do that in the beginning. Do that, you know, for some period of time, so we can really, really see, okay, he's really fucking with us. And that's, you know, what I'm gonna see in, I guess, the next person I'm with, the next person I'm interested in. Are they keeping the communication up after the fact that they want to just talk to me, they want to get my number? If I'm really seeing that communication, top-notch communication, then that's going to be like a light bulb. Hey, he's a little bit different than the rest. You know, whenever we text, you know, a long paragraph of how we're feeling, and we're sincerely expressing ourselves and expressing our emotions, you guys reply with, what you mean? Bruh, what? What you mean is y'all's favorite response. What you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I literally, genuinely expressed everything that I mean, and everything that I've meant, and you reply with what you mean. At the end of the day, guys are always just like, you know, I don't want to be serious with anybody. I just want to do me, and I'm just at a period in my life where I don't really want to be serious. Guys, girls, both of you guys, you do not know how long life will last, okay? You do not know how long life will last. If you find somebody that you really, really vibe with, that you really have a good connection with, that you really like, not even you like them, you like their family, you like everything about them, why are you not together? What? I don't get it. What the fuck? Like, either you can say, you know, it's just not a good period of time for me, I have a lot of things going on. That's an excuse. That's straight up an excuse. It's an excuse. Don't make that an excuse, because let's say you have a job opportunity and it's in another state, but that job offers you, you know, more money that you could ever imagine. Are you gonna say it's not the right time for me? It's just not the right period for me. It's just not what I need, what's good for me right now. Are you gonna say that? Hell no. You're not gonna immediately say, no, this is not a good, you know, opportunity for me. This is not a good time for me. You're going to, you know, consider that. You're going to take that chance. You're gonna sacrifice. Sacrifice your hoes. Sacrifice your hoes. Let them go. Let them go. If there's a girl that's on your mind, there's a girl that you really like, don't use that excuse. Girls, don't use that excuse as to, it's not the right time for me. Get the person that you really fuck with and have that happen now. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, so that's just what I want to express. Communicate. Don't try to wait. Don't try to do whatever. Just do it now. Have that communication. Know what you guys are doing. Girls, before you get into anything with a guy, I don't care if this is forcing, whatever, with what they're on right now, you better know exactly what they want before you even get to the second date. You don't have to like say, like the first date, you can be like, so what exactly are you looking for? If you really like the guy, just let them know, I really like you, you know, so what are you doing? What's on your mind? What do you want us to go? You know, that can be your second date. You don't have to do that on your first date, but just let them know, I'm not with the bullshit. I'm not with the bullshit, because these guys will waste your time. Waste your time. And it's just something that at this point we just have to do it. We have to do it. So that was the first one. I probably talked a lot about that communication. But it's very important, and it's like the top problem that guys have, and that I've noticed is that's the main thing that really breaks people apart is communication. That doesn't even go for relationships, dating, whatever. It really goes for like friendships and whatever it may be. Really communicate with people and see where they're coming from. I try to understand where they're coming from. The second one is just a lack of guys wanting anything serious. I think I talked about that in the first topic, but I'm going to kind of expand on that a little bit more. I think it has in part to do with this generation. I don't want to be talking about this generation, that generation, but this era that we're in, it's not a romantic era. We're not romantic people. We don't do romantic shit. Like, girls are just becoming more freer. They have more rights. They're more independent. You know, of course, they're gonna do what they want to do. Guys don't like chasing girls anymore. They don't like trying hard for girls anymore. It's not romantic. Maybe that's besides the point, but I think it's just a widespread ideology of how men think, and I don't think that's generally what guys want. I think that's because their bros are telling them, or their bros don't want to be in a relationship. Their bros don't want to be serious, so that affects them, you know, saying, I don't really want anything serious either. You guys really take the opinions of your bros so serious, your friends so serious, the opinions, the thoughts. The fact that guys just use so many factors that play into them not wanting to be in a relationship, them not wanting anything serious is a problem. And it's a serious problem because y'all are gonna be 30, 35. I work, you know, I'm out of college, I work. I've seen multiple guys who are desperate for girls. They really want a girlfriend. They really want to settle down, but they can't because whenever they were the age that we are now, they weren't serious about anybody. So now when they're 30, 35, they don't really have many options because the girls are now either married, they're seriously dating, they have a family. There's not many options for them now, so they're single. They want something serious, but they miss out on the time to when they're supposed to find somebody and grow and form a relationship and grow. Why do you guys not want a relationship at this period? Let's say, okay, 23, 24, okay, cool. But when you're 25, 26 and you're still acting the way you're acting, you're still not being serious about any girl, and you're still playing and you're still doing those, whatever, you want to be a dog. 25, 26, 27, 28, your years are passing. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. You're 29, 30. Girls know that you're not serious. Girls know that you're a player. Guess what they're gonna do? They're not gonna be serious about you. They're not gonna be serious about you. Yes, you have, you know, at this point, I get it, guys. Girls are beautiful. Girls are gorgeous. Like, there is so many options for you. There is so many, you know, different girls, and there's so many different types, and girls are gorgeous. Girls, we are doing the damn thing right now. We are so pretty, we're so gorgeous, we have so much going on for us. We're all college graduate, getting jobs, you know, and shit like that. Guys, what is wrong with you? Why are you playing these girls? Why are these girls coming hurt and they talking about how men ain't shit? Y'all are supposed to be taking, you know, treating these girls like queens that they are. We're queens, you know, we're doing things, you know, we came a long way of, you know, not having rights, not having, you know, people looking down on us, and we're finally climbing the ladder. Guys, why don't you meet us right here? Meet us right here. Stop not wanting a relationship. Build something serious with a queen and then grow. Grow. One other thing that I don't understand why guys do, why they think like this, is them saying, you know, I want to be established. I want to be established before I have something with somebody. That makes no sense. It makes no sense because, okay, let's say by the time you're established, you have maybe a home, you have your job, you have a good car, you have so many things going on for you. It's gonna be a little harder to find something. It's gonna be harder to find somebody to grow with. Because at that point, it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for somebody serious. I'm ready to, you know, settle down. Now what? Now where do I go? That girl that you was with 3 or 4 years ago, or that girl that you were dating 3 or 4 years ago that wanted something serious, and you weren't ready for that, you wanted to establish yourself first, she's already taken, she's already, you know, doing things with her life. Maybe she has, you know, a family or something like that. Why do you guys wait until you want to be established? Why don't you want to grow with somebody? Why don't you want to start here and get there? Why? Why don't you want to start here and get there? Why do you want to start here, have somebody start here? Where are you growing? You're going to do a little bit of growing, but the growing that you were supposed to do was down here, where we at right now. Why don't you want to grow? Why? You know, we're getting married later in life. A lot of people are, honestly, I don't see a lot of you men getting married. I don't see it. I can sound like, I low-key sound like a hater right now. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I just don't see a lot of us in general at this point getting married. By the time we're all established, by the time we're out of, you know, our master's programs, our specialties, and we have our jobs, and we have our education, and we have, you know, our homes, our cars, and we can help our families out. I feel like you have waited a little bit too long to find somebody. The growth factor is going to be gone because you've done your growing. You've reached the point where you're supposed to be, right? So how are you going to know what that person was like when they were at their lowest? You know, I don't get it. How are you going to know what that person was like when they were down here? You want to meet them when they're up here, but that doesn't make sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, want a relationship right now. Even if it doesn't work, it didn't work. Okay, cool. Move on. Blah, 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 blah. Move on. Like, you don't know where that can lead you. I'm talking to people who are my age, who are out of college. They're freshly starting out their careers and stuff, and they don't want to, you know, be tied down. They have so many things going on for them and shit. I feel like if you want something, you know, later on in life, you want something serious, you want a family later on in life, and you don't want to start now, you don't want to find somebody now, then you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. To have that mindset, you're doing it wrong. Hey, I'm just trying to speak the truth. I'm just trying to, you know, get my thoughts out. Now, I can be completely wrong. I can be, you know, thinking way too much. I can be overreacting. But at the end of the day, if I were to look into the future, this is exactly what I see. And you are supposed to build with somebody to be able to meet them at that level. Okay. That's why we're kind of seeing a lot of these divorces and shit. I'm just saying. And I'm going to go to the next one, is that men look at girls as objects. And it's very, very saddening to see how some men think about girls. And this is why we don't take guys serious. This is why, I mean, guys obviously don't take girls serious. You guys look at them as just something to do. Like we're literally just something to do. Like, I don't, you know, anything serious, but hey, I'm gonna waste your time. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna waste your time. I'm gonna get her thinking that I really, really fuck with her. I'm gonna get her thinking that I want something serious with her. And then I'm gonna drop her. Just like that. Just like, what? That's just ruining her worth. You have to understand, these girls are amazing creatures. We can do so many things. We can carry a child. We can do such great things, and we go through so much shit. Why are you adding another layer of the shit that we go through? Why? Why? I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. You just look at girls as just something to do. Maybe it's just hanging out. If it's having sex, it's having sex. You know, you guys are gonna take advantage of that too. And as I said, girls are becoming more freer in their sexuality and in the way that they think and the way that they express themselves, and you guys are taking full-fledged advantage of that. Just because we're more freer in the way that we think doesn't mean that you can waste our time. You can take advantage of us, and you can, because we still have feelings. I don't care what any girl says. Like, y'all can play that savage shit. Y'all can, be savages or whatever. But deep down, like, we really have feelings, and we're nurturing creatures. And I don't understand why guys just take advantage of girls. They look at girls as objects. You can see this in the club. You can see this, anywhere you go. They don't look at girls as human beings. Honestly, just go hear a conversation about a girl that some guy is seeing. Like, listen to them talking to their bros about that girl. I've listened to conversations that guys have had, about the girls that they've been with, and it's just like, damn, y'all really think about us like that? Y'all really think about, like, the emotional aspect of guys has been thrown out the window. Just thrown out the motherfucking window, like, just like that. Once we send that long text message, they quietly go. They leave. Because they're like, damn, this girl really got feelings. This girl is really a human being. This girl really cared for me. Let me just quietly get out of here before she gets serious with anything. So who led her to believe that you was really fucking with her like that? Was it a ghost? So why are you feeling some type of way that this girl, you've maybe ignored her, you've done something to upset her, and she's texting you long paragraphs, and you feel some type of way about that? Is that not natural for them to express their feelings? Is that not natural for them to be upset that you're maybe ignoring her, maybe that you're giving her those short text messages? Is it not natural for her to feel frustration? I'm really asking a question. Is it natural or is it not? Because if it's not natural, let me know. If it's not something that's supposedly, normal, then let me know. Because I feel like if a girl is, sending you those long text messages and they're expressing their feelings and they, want to tell you how they feel about what you're doing, that's a sign to where it's like, wait, this girl's really fucking with me. This girl really likes me. Okay. Not to the point where she's crazy, because there's some crazy girls out there. That's, for you guys, that's automatically an argument. I don't want to argue. When did we even start arguing? Once you send the long text messages, or once you, start expressing your feelings, we're automatically starting an argument, and you don't want to be in that. And that's when that, you tripping, you have an attitude like, I'll talk to you later type shit comes from guys. And it's like, this girl is really feeling you, obviously. And she wants to talk to you, and she wants to say something to you, and she wants you to know how she feels. And you do not want to reciprocate that. Why? If you were leading this girl on to believe that you really care for her, then why are you surprised that she's acting like that? Why are you automatically thinking she's tripping? She has an attitude. No. And you can, try to walk away from that, and then the next girl that you, try to see, whatever, it's gonna happen to you again. It's gonna happen to you again until you realize that we are literally just wanting to have a conversation with you. So it's like, do you not get that? Is the light bulb not popping up into your head? I just don't. I really want to just know and understand how guys think. I think that's really it for what I have now. I can't really think of anything else, but if I didn't cover anything, then drop your comments. And if you want me to get into anything else, if you want me to record another video, then let me know that too. And I will definitely try to do that. Hopefully I don't procrastinate with my next video, which I shouldn't. I should be on my shit right now. So Yeah, thank you for watching, and let's get to commenting, let's get to discussing, and let's get to finding out what's in guys' minds. Girls, we have some issues too. We have some little quirks that we have to fix. We kind of have to stop letting guys treat us the way we do, and stop letting guys have the option to take advantage of us. So we kind of have to stop doing that too. Maybe some of you girls gotta stop being a little bit crazy. Of course, there's so much that goes into it, but this topic was specifically about men, and if I sound like a hater, then I do apologize, but these are generally just questions that I have. And yeah, I think this video is done with. If you would like to, please go ahead and subscribe, hit that subscribe button, go ahead and leave that comment, go ahead and follow me on my social media, and I will return the favor. I am not like one of them other girls. I'm gonna return the favor, I'm gonna follow you back, I'm gonna subscribe back, and I will see you guys later. Bye.